Welcome to Arts Enrichment with Mrs. Martin. I thought today we'd look at roses and do a rose project for Mother's Day. Here's the materials you'll need for this project. And here's our project. It kind of has a 3D feel to it. So let's get started. You'll have two pieces of paper, one that'll be the card and the other we'll use to draw the roses. A little bit of foil, scissors and tape, glue, Sharpie, and something to color in your roses. So let's get started here. And I'm going to put a piece of paper under my paper so the Sharpie doesn't make marks underneath. And we start by doing a little curly Q. And then we just build on that, getting larger and larger. These are our petals, and they get larger as we go around. You just kind of decide when you're done. So you want a variety of shapes sizes of your roses. You don't want them to all be exactly the same size. You're going to have small roses and big ones. But they're all pretty much the same. They start with a little curly Q, and then you just keep building, going round and round, getting bigger and bigger petals as you go. It's a little rose. And this one has kind of a tight bud inside it. See, the outer petals are bigger. Curly Q, my little petals, and then I'm bridging the gap between the petals with each petal that I add. You see that? So I make the little petals around the small bit, and then they add on to the other, bridging the gaps in between. And we've got 6 roses, and now we're going to make some leaves. So here's the leaves. They have a slightly jagged edge to them and a vein inside. They're a pretty simple leaf. So 2 jagged bits and a line down the center, pointy at the ends. And you want them to be a little bit varying in size, but not too much variation. There we go. That's good. Now we're going to color them in. So I'm using pastel here, red pastel, and I'm alternating between pink and red. And then I kind of blend them. You can do this with crayon. You can do this with marker. Marker doesn't blend as well. You can use colored pencil. So you have options. So there I put pink, and now I'm going back in with the red. And it doesn't matter if you go over the edge because you're going to cut these out. This project takes a little bit of time, but it's really worth it. It'll be a beautiful card for your mother on Mother's Day. So there I'm adding back the pink, and now I'm going to do the leaves. I'm using 2 different greens. You don't need to. You could just use one green. I'm blending 2 different greens. It's up to you. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you go over the edge because you're just going to cut that part out. So you can do it pretty quickly. Great. And now we've done that, we're ready to cut them out. I like to turn the page as I go when I'm cutting out. So once you've done cutting out all your roses and your leaves, you're going to draw the container for your bouquet. So you make a little curve on the top and the bottom and join them to make a cylinder. There we go. And now we're going to make a pattern, a design on our container, on our vase. So I thought you can make up your own pattern. You don't have to copy mine. But you can copy mine if you want, either way. You could do some hearts. I did diamonds and flowers in the middle. Little dots for extra detail. And now we're going to cut that out. And just be careful not to tear the foil when you're cutting it. Pretty easy it's actually good for scissors to cut foil. It sharpens them. Okay, so once you've got that cut out, you're going to glue the back of it to your card. The white piece of paper we have folded in half for the Mother's Day card. So we put glue on there and we put it near the bottom. There we go. And now we're ready to add our roses and leaves. We fold the tape back on itself so it's sticky on both sides, and then we put on a rose, the biggest ones first. And then we can tuck leaves in and around the rose. I'm going to put my second largest rose in there. And then some leaves. I'm going to alternate leaves and roses. Maybe I'll put kind of try and balance your design. Kind of look at it and think, where does it need balance? You don't want it too heavy on one side. One in the front, and a couple more leaves. Where should I put this next leaf? Or another rose. No, maybe on the top. There we go. We're done. So you can write inside your card, Happy Mother's Day. Hope you enjoyed this lesson.